An important job, job has to be done. Everybody was sure that somebody would do it. Anybody could have done it, but nobody did it. Somebody got angry about that because it was everybody's job. Everybody thought anybody could do it and that somebody would do it. It ended up, however, that everybody blamed somebody when nobody did what anybody could have done. Okay? So this is a language game that we play for you to be able to get into the rhythm of the English language. So that, you know, every language is playful, we know that. Uh, the easier way to learn a language is to be able to play with the language. And that's why we sometimes put together expressions that rhyme for you to be able to see the pattern and then pronounce them in a way that is playful and amazing. So that's what we did with that specific example. Okay. Okay. So far, uh, based on the discussion of the stress pattern within the
I want to make
sentence,
rice. Mm-hmm.
do you have any questions? Do you have any questions about the
I have
stress?
no questions, just like the text. It's a really interesting joke.
You like the test about the
The
everybody,
one
anybody?
person, everybody, because everybody up, somebody will do something that is that is dedicated to that is dedicated to everybody. That is a really interesting fact.
Yeah. So
We all will up someone to do what we are supposed to do.
exactly, and somebody will be angry, that nobody.
That's a
It's,
very interesting text.
it's very funny. It's a joke. It's a joke in English.
Uh,
Okay, now we can also talk about rhythm because sometimes people are confused about the stress and the rhythm. The rhythm of conversational English is more rapid, okay, than that of a formal speech. Every spoken sentence contains syllables or words that receive primary stress. Certain words within the sentence must be emphasized, while others are spoken more rapidly. To keep the sentence flowing smoothly, words are linked together into phrases and separated by pauses to convey meaning clearly. Effective use of rhythm will help you to achieve more natural assembly speech. So here, something that you need to know about the rhythm is that we speak English faster, right? Never complain about someone speaking their native language fast because that's the normal rate of speaking the language, which means that we count the number of words that are possible for a native speaker, and then a usually higher to non-native speakers. In many languages, all vowels in all syllables are pronounced almost equally. Syllables are rarely lost or reduced as they are in the English language. It is likely that you were using your language conversational rhythm patterns when English speaking, okay? When speaking English. This habit will contribute to a noticeable foreign accent. So this is where we clearly struggle with the foreign accent. If you stress each word equally or too precisely, then you are going to be in trouble, okay? He will leave at 3 will sound like he will leave at 3, right? When you do that, people will be like, what are you doing? Okay. If you avoid to use the contractions or reduced form, if you say, I can't go, in English, we say, I can't go, but you're going to be sounding like, I cannot go. When you say, I cannot go, people look at you funny because we say, I can't go. Okay. The can't contraction. Now, if you say he likes egg, she likes ham and eggs, would sound like he likes ham and eggs, and that's not how you speak in English. Now, if you send insert pauses incorrectly between the words of a sentence, you will distort the meaning of your sentence and create a choppy rhythm. When you say something like, I don't know John, that would sound like, I don't know John, and that wouldn't mean anything. Now, we know this can be slightly confusing at first. Please do not be concerned. The exercise in the following chapter will get you right into the rhythm. Contractions. Contractions are two words that are combined together to form one. Contractions are used frequently in spoken English and are grammatically correct. If you use the full form of the contraction in conversation, your speech will sound stiff and unnatural. So instead of saying I will, you have to say I will. Instead of say you are, you have to say your. Instead of say he is, you have to say his. Instead of say we have, you have to say we've. Instead of saying he isn't, you have to say he isn't, something like that. Instead of saying he is not, you have to say he isn't. Okay? That's why the contractions is very powerful in English to make you sound like a native speaker. Now, read the pairs of the sentences aloud. The first sentence is written in full form, and the second contains a contraction. And listen to how smooth and natural the second sentence sound compared to the choppy rhythm of the first sentence. Okay, I want a volunteer to read one completely to show me the difference between written form and spoken form of the English language.
I am late again.
Mhm.
I'm late again.
You see the difference? So instead of saying I am late again, you have to say I'm late again. Okay, I'm late again. You see the point?
Yes.
So what they are trying to show you is you do not speak English like you were writing. You see the point? You cannot speak English like you were writing. Even though they write I am late again, you have to say I'm late again. Mary doesn't know. You don't say Mary does not know. You have to say Mary doesn't know. You are next in line. You have to say you are next in line. You have already met. We have already met. This is right. That's right. Right? You don't say that is right. You say that's right. They will not sing. They won't sing. Steve has not eaten. Steve hasn't eaten. He is very nice. He's very nice. Please do not yell. Please don't yell. You will be there. We will be there. We will be there. Blending and word reduction. Now, in conversational English, the words in phrases and short
I,
sentences.
I have one question, Doctor. Can we write a contracted form in writing English? If I write a paper, for instance, can I use a contractive form to write it?
Yeah, you could do that. When you write that, people will not be confused because they will just understand that you are reflecting like spoken English. It's not wrong to write that way, but if you are writing a formal test, you have to do it with the first column that are numbered.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, blending and word reduction in conversational English, the words in phrases and short sentences are often blended together as if they were one word. When you say something like, how are you, it's often pronounced, how are you? You see? Do it now. You see, do it now. When words are blended together in this manner, sounds are frequently reduced and omitted completely. The blending of words and the reduction of omission and omission of sounds occur only in conversational speech. They are never written in the text. So when you say something like miss some, it sounds like miss some. Don't take it, it sounds like don't take it. Okay? So when you say cream and sugar, that's how you write it. Bread and butter, ham and cheese, uh, peas and pea, right? I gotta go. I go to school. I go to school. I go to school. Here a cupcake. I want to take a break, right? That's how we speak in English. That's fast, right? I want to take a break. See you later, right? You don't say see you later. You say see you later. Okay? Leave me alone, right? Leave me alone. What time is it? You see, in English we say what time is it? We don't say what time is it. No. What time is it? What time is it? Does that make sense? Huh? Now,
Yes.
Yes,
in
yes.
English, in English you also have linking. Example, when you say something like don't ask, you have to just say don't ask. We have eaten, we've eaten, right? When you say warm milk, that's warm milk. Cold day, cold day. Take over, look up, it's open. Make a wish, Kiss Aunt Alice, leave him alone, let it snow, right? Call another friend, jump up and down, buy a red envelope, something like that. So the linking. So what about the double consonant? Many words in English are spelled with the same two consecutive consonants later, like little or coffee. Pronouncing the same sound twice will disrupt your rhythm of spoken English and contribute to your accent. So pretty will sound like pretty instead of pretty, okay? Happen will sound like happen instead of happen, okay? Now, so that's why you're going to have expression like trigger, coffee, fuzzy, silly, cotton, happy, penny, offer, parrot, paddle, little, passing, butter, pillow, traffic. So you have to pronounce it once without making it sound like you need to pronounce the two T's. You don't need to do that. Now, okay, listen and repeat the sentences. Be sure to pause between phrases, make by the slanted lines, and to blend the words in each phrase. The phone book is on the shelf. Steve said, Sue is gone. Please help me, Sally. Mr. White, our neighbor is very nice. I don't agree, and I won't change my mind. Please finish your homework before you go out. Dr. Stevens, our new dentist, canceled my appointment. Do you prefer to eat steak with French fries or steak with rice? I like to go for long walks when the weather is sunny and cool. My dog barks at people when they knock on the door. So, this is what rhythm is all about. You want to be able to know when to pause, to know when to blend, and to know when to split expressions so that people will understand your spoken English without any trouble. Okay? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All
Yes.
right. So, when you listen to people, they will sound crazy to you, but they're not crazy at all. That's how they speak. That's why you have, what is he doing? Uh, when do you arrive? It's a nice day, right? It's a nice day. Nice to meet you, right? Nice to meet you instead of nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Where have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been? It's very fast, very fast. And you are going to encounter these expressions most of the time, uh, as you could anticipate, but you have just to be prepared because that's the realm of the English language. Okay. Now, any questions about the rhythm? Huh?
No.
Yeah. So the rhythm is just like the flow of how you speak in English. You don't have to disrupt that. You don't have to count the syllables. You have to blend the words and you have to make sure that people understand what you're saying. All right? Now, the intonation is different. Is
That's true. Sabi, di cover it, you need to know which word you are reading and spelling. That can make you more comfortable
yeah.
to read.
When you know how
Because
to,
if you didn't know how to read the word, the rhythm cannot be perfect.
yeah. So the rhythm is part of uh, your understanding of the English language because if you don't play well with the rhythm, that could be very difficult.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now the intonation. The intonation is another one. Intonation refers to the use of the melody and the rise and fall of your voice when speaking. Each language uses rising and falling pitches differently and has its own distinct melody and intonation pattern. In fact, babies usually recognize and use the intonation of their native language before they learn actually speech sounds and words. So when you see a little baby under 1 year old, they know the intonation of the language first before even opening their mouth. Intonation can convey grammatical meaning as well as the speaker attitude. It will tell whether a person is making a statement or asking a question. It will also indicate if the person is confident, doubtful, shy, annoyed, or impatient. Correct use of intonation is necessary to convey your message correctly and to make you sound like a native speaker. Okay? I usually like the exercise here. Now, who can read the first sentence just to show me that they understood the intonation well? The first sentence in this part.
I have 4 brothers.
Yeah, I have 4 brothers. Good. Next person. Who can read the second sentence?
He is not my friend.
He is not my friend. He is not my friend. So you see that the intonation falls for a declarative sentence in English, always. Okay? Now, what about the first one here? Who can read that for me? Just to show the difference in the intonational pattern.
Can
Can
you see?
Can he see?
Mhm.
Can you see? Yeah. You have to raise your voice to
Mhm.
show the question intonation. Okay? All right. Okay, now I'm just going to read and you tell me whether we are dealing with a falling intonation or a rising intonation. Let's start with the first one. I feel fine. Is it falling or rising?
It is feel.
Huh?
I feel fine.
Yeah, is it falling or rising?
Rising.
It's falling. I
I
feel fine.
feel fine. Ah,
That's falling. Now, can you sing? Is it falling or rising?
rising.
rising.
Okay. When is your birthday? Rising or falling?
Rising.
Rising. Did you see my friend? Rising or falling?
Falling.
Rising.
No, rising.
Did you see my friend?
Did
Did you see my friend?
rising?
That's rising.
Did you? Oh yeah. Did you? It's up. Yeah. Rising.
Oh, okay. How are you? Rising or falling?
Rising.
Okay, I'm fine. Thank you. Rising or falling?
Hmm? I'm fine. Thank you.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Rising.
Rising or falling?
Falling, I think.
Monsieur, mais
Yes.
ici, là, on peut dire que c'est les deux. I'm fine. Et après, tu dis thank you. You are not raising your voice.
Yeah, but it's falling. If I'm not raising my voice, that means my voice is falling, right?
But that I'm saying the two sentence because it's two questions that make one sentence, right? I'm fine.
Yeah.
That is the answer. Thank you is the answer, right? But I cannot
Both answers.
raise my voice and say I'm fine and say
No,
thank you. It's down.
both are down. I'm fine is down. Thank you is down. They are both falling tones, falling intonations. Okay?
Okay.
Why were you upset? Falling or rising?
Rising.
Rising.
Rising. Can you have Can you have dinner? Rising or falling?
Rising.
Rising.
Okay. How do you know? Falling or rising?
Rising.
Okay. I don't like beats. Falling or rising?
Falling.
Falling. Okay. Where's my pencil? Rising or falling?
Rising.
Okay. Will you drive me home? Falling or rising?
Rising.
Rising.
Okay, that's good. Now, you see the intonation?
Yeah.
So, in summary, the intonation in English is all about distinguishing a declarative sentence from an interrogative sentence. That's what the intonation is all about. Okay? So that's the summary for that. So you should be able to do it. Okay, now what do they have for consonants? I'm trying to look at the most difficult consonant in English and see how you're gonna mess up. Because sometimes
So,
English has, huh?
you said the rising and falling intonation allows to distinguish between the interrogative question and the interrogative.
Creative sentences. Yeah, it's true.
But if I say, for instance, if I remember at the beginning of this class, you said something like, "I don't want to see you."
Yeah.
If I say this, it's rising, right? But it's not the question.
I don't want to see you.
I don't want to see you.
No, now you are putting an emphasis on every single syllable.
Yes.
So you are using a particular emphasis on every single
Okay.
syllable to show a distaste of somebody or hate towards somebody.
Yes.
Yeah,
In this case, I'm raising my voice, right?
exactly.
And it's not a question.
It's not a question.
This means the rising can be used to emphasize what
Emphasis, yes, you can do that.
Okay.
The rising could be also used for emphasis. Okay?
Okay, thanks. It's
Does that make
clear.
sense?
Yes.
Okay, so I want us to be able to read this test with the S's, just to check if we pay attention to the S's, because S is a difficult sound in the English language. Who can read this test to show me that they master their S's?
I can try.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Silence is literally golden.
Silence.
Silence.
No. Silence. You are sounding
Silence.
like French. Silence.
Silence. Silence
Yes,
is literally golden.
that's good.
Thomas Edison was a great American inventor.
Mhm.
This is a true story about how silence really paid
Silence.
off. Silence.
Silence. Silence.
Silence
Good.
really paid off for him. He invented a new ticker. The Western Union Company wanted to purchase it. Edison didn't know how much to ask. He requested several days to think about the selling price. The selling price. This is selling or selling?
No, selling. Selling is good.
Selling price.
Good.
Thomas and Miss Edison discussed Western Union's offer. Miss Edison suggested that he ask $20,000. He was stunned by this staggering price, but accepted his wife's advice. When the Western Union officer asked Mr. Edison, "What price have you decided to ask?" Mr. Edison started to state $20,000, but the amount got stuck on his tongue. He stood there speechless. The Western Union negotiator became impatient with Mr. Edison's silence and asked, "Will you accept $100,000? So, as you can see, silence can be golden.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to just read after you, just to correct like a few errors that are transparent.
Mhm.
Silence is literally golden. Thomas Edison was a great American inventor. This is a true story about how silence really paid off for him. He invented a new ticker. The Western Union Company wanted to purchase it. Edison didn't know how much to ask. He requested several days to think about the selling price. Thomas and Mrs. Edison discussed Western Union offer. Mrs. Edison suggested that he ask $20,000. He was stunned by this staggering price, but accepted his wife's advice. When the Western Union officer asked Mr. Edison, "What price have you decided to ask?" Mr. Edison started to state 20,000, but the amount got stuck on his tongue. He stood there speechless. The Western Union negotiator became impatient with Mr. Edison's silence and asked, "Will you accept $100,000? So, as you can see, silence can be golden, right? Now, who can tell us what happened here? So, what happened to Edison? Huh?
In my opinion, after we read with this, Mr. Edison didn't know how much he can selling his company. But when he meet the pushers at the date, he didn't know if the $20,000 it is a good price for him. He was hesitated. I can say that. He was hesitated. Bon, je peux pas dire, bon, I cannot really say he's hesitated, but the price, he was confused to see, he was confused if the $20,000 was a good price for them. But he was thinking, it take a brief to see, but the pushers, they give the price and it's more.
That often most of them don't know English.
Yeah, I can.
Mr. Aziz?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm
Yeah,
here.
I can.
Okay.
Okay, I want to remove a word is hesitated, but it take a silence to see what can be happening. And
Okay,
the
so
silence was a golden for him because he win more than that he was.
so what
And
they are describing here is very simple, right? So he created something and he wanted to sell it, and a buyer came in, but he didn't have a price. He has to consult with the wife. The wife told him $20,000.
Yes.
At the moment he was trying to say $20,000, he got stuck. He couldn't speak. And that became a silence. And that silence became golden because the purchaser was more interested in the product that he offered 10 times the price that the wife suggested. Will you take $100,000? That's why there is a saying in English that says that silence is golden because of Mr. Edison's situation. That's what that test is all about.
Yes, Mr. Aziz, but please, can you edify me with stock? When you say stock, what they mean?
Stuck means that you are blocked. You cannot say something. You try to say something, but for some reason it doesn't come out of your mouth, and then you are just blinking. Être bloqué, you are
Yeah.
stuck.
Yeah, but that I said, that is my opinion. After the text, when they say stock, for me is take a brief, is like hesitated.
Yeah. So
no, I'm not agree. He's not easy. He's like he's out of word because the price he was thinking he get more than that. Or like he gets stuck in talking. His silence is golden. So he can even talk when they tell him, okay, you're getting 100,000. but he was expecting 20.
Yeah. So the
Yeah,
thing is,
but
they were
the
bargaining.
20 is before they give him the really price that they want to pay the company. That I'm said.
So the thing is, they are bargaining the price of the company, right? The wife suggested $20,000 and he agrees.
Yes.
But at the time, they asked him to give the price tag of the company. He wanted to say 20,000, but for some
Yes.
reason was stuck. He couldn't say 20,000. He was blinking and he was quiet, and it became a golden silence because the buyer was eager to buy and offer 10 times, 5 times the
The
price
price.
of what
Exactly.
the wife suggested to him. So that's why they had $100,000 in their coffers instead of just $20,000. Okay?
Mr.
That-
Isaac, I understand your explanation. What you
Mhm.
said, I understand. But my friend, I don't know his name is Abdullah. When he tried he tried to answer my question, and then he said he's not hesitated. That I said, for me, when they say stop, I take that like hesitation. He hesitated because to solve a price, he just take a silence. And that silence, that I say, in my opinion, he hesitated. C'est comme si on te veut dire quelque chose et que toi-même, tu te poses tu réfléchis avant de vouloir dire ce que tu veux dire, au fait. Je ne sais pas si je m'exprime très bien, parce qu'il faut, raison pour laquelle je parle en français, pour pouvoir dire la lanterne qui est au milieu, la lanterne que j'ai au niveau de ce texte-là, le dernier paragraphe par rapport au mot stock.
Donc, en fait, c'est trop simple, ce n'est pas compliqué. Donc, il a inventé un gadget qu'il voulait vendre et une compagnie lui a demandé à combien il pouvait vendre ça. Il est allé consulter sa femme. Sa femme lui a dit, tu peux prendre $20,000. Et il était d'accord de prendre $20,000. Mais au moment de prononcer $20,000, sa bouche s'est bloquée. Il n'a pas pu dire $20,000. Donc, il est devenu silencieux. Pour je ne sais quelle raison. Mais le résultat, c'est que ce silence-là lui a valu $100,000 parce que le bailleur était tellement intéressé qu'il a offert $100,000. C'est ça l'explication. Donc, l'explication. C'est-à-dire, quand on dit qu'il était bloqué, ça veut dire qu'il avait bien envie de dire $20,000, mais d'une manière ou d'une autre, il n'a pas
Il a
pu dire
changé
20 000
les
dollars.
choses.
Voilà, donc, et c'est pour cela que le bailleur lui a offert 5 fois le prix de ce qu'il avait initialement prévu. All right? Okay, any other questions? Yeah, today I wanted to talk about the stress, the intonation, uh, and then the S's. That should be like good. Like I'm trying to look for something that could be a problem as well, just to make sure that we have that covered. So, yeah, any questions? Like if you have any problem with the pronunciation, something else, I'm here. You could always ask. We are going to discuss that.
My question, when will be the end of this session, this summer session? Is today or the 13th, or is it on, I know it's in September, the end?
So
Which
the
date?
September was supposed to be the end because I already
Okay.
started the classes
Yes.
yesterday. But next step, we are going to have more sophisticated classes, more advanced classes. So this is not the end of our meetings. For
Okay.
those who are interested, you should be able to continue with us, but just be
Every
prepared.
Saturday.
Just be
Okay.
prepared. Just be prepared for the more advanced stuff. Okay, so we are not going to be at the level of the syllables, the stress patterns. So I just wanted you to be at the level where I can just freely speak in English uh, without having to go back to French most of the time. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because I just wanna know. And sometime when because I missed like last week, what?
Uh-huh.
Because I logged in and I couldn't get to you guys because I don't know if the Zoom will start early or it's gonna stay later on because it says 12. But when I
Yeah,
came to
I think
12:10,
I think I think that's the week that we work on Sunday. I think something like that. Something
yeah,
happened.
no, I was there on that Sunday because I saw the update you made.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
So,
But
uh,
no problem. I
Doctor,
will try to
uh-huh,
I will try to to
for
be
those
on time.
uh-huh.
who
Le-
want to continue with advanced level, what is the condition? It is free or we are going to pay?
So for the advanced, very, very advanced stuff, uh, okay, the advanced, what we mean by advanced is that it's going to take more commitment
Mm-hmm.
because we are going to be handling like heavy lifting, more difficult things that
Mm-hmm.
cannot be easy to, because I'm going to be putting together like slides. I will prepare the course. And now that I'm teaching at the university, I'm teaching at three universities. Central University, Fordham University, and the Graduate Center. So I have like a lot of duties at the same time, and that would make it more difficult to spend uh, time with you guys without commitment. So I would be willing, okay, to continue to help, to assist you at any capacity, but I want us to engage in a more professional interaction that could be transactional. So you want to do something out of a commitment, we are going to help you to do that. But at the same time, you will have to make more financial commitment because I will be sharing more books to you, more platform to you, more website or even more applications. But all those stuff, I'm not taking them for free. So that's where, it's going to be more uh, like it's transactional interaction. But for those of you who are interested in having like more classes with me, I'm fine with that. I'm not gonna tell you or dismiss you that, oh no, 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 I'm not gonna interact with you because you don't have money. I'm not gonna do that. But if you really want to commit and do something out of our meetings, maybe take an exam, that would be very good. Like you put your money, you get your exam via me, and then that would be a win-win situation for everybody. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think it's clear.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
class will be free except if you need additional stuff from the teacher.
Exactly. So,
Is that clear?
um,
Is that clear? Okay, thank you.
yeah, je veux me reprendre. C'est-à-dire, c'est la rentrée. J'aurai beaucoup de temps à passer à préparer les cours, à enseigner, à me déplacer dans la ville parce que j'enseigne dans trois universités. Donc, ce qui fait que je ne serai plus trop flexible. Et là, on a tous des obligations. Pour quelqu'un qui veut bénéficier, n'est-ce pas, des cours avancés, vous pouvez vous inscrire et on vous prépare dans un truc avancé où on va partager avec vous et les cours et les livres PDF dans votre orientation pour vous préparer, n'est-ce pas, à un autre niveau d'anglais. Ça peut être l'anglais professionnel, ça peut être un test que tu veux prendre, ça peut être le TOEFL, le GRE, le GMAT, peu importe. Je veux qu'à ce niveau, que chacun prenne ses responsabilités pour faire quelque chose avec l'anglais. Tu comprends, non? Et moi, à mon niveau, je vais mettre tous les moyens, n'est-ce pas, à votre disposition pour réussir votre objectif, quelle que soit la direction que vous allez prendre. Vous comprenez? Donc, ça veut dire que si vous dites, par exemple, je veux faire tel cours pour tel objectif, je dis, OK, pour ce genre de cours, il faut une préparation spéciale et l'engagement que moi je peux prendre, c'est qu'il me faudrait tel nombre d'heures avec tel nombre de documentation et vous allez atteindre tel objectif et ça sera clair, quoi. Mais en contrepartie, il faudrait compenser les heures qu'on va gagner à travailler là-dessus. D'accord? Et maintenant, pour les cours réguliers, là, on peut toujours de temps en temps se réunir. Et si vous avez des questions, je peux les répondre, ainsi de suite. N'est-ce
Okay,
pas?
okay, okay. Okay,
Voilà.
okay, okay.
Uh-huh.
That
Bon,
makes
mais
sense. That
on va encore continuer à se rencontrer les samedis jusqu'au 15. Donc, euh, c'est-à-dire la semaine prochaine et la prochaine semaine. J'avais fait le commitment jusqu'au 15 septembre, je crois. All right? Okay? Okay, that's good. Any other questions? All right? Bon, si vous n'avez pas de questions, je pense que nous allons arrêter ici.
okay, okay.
Parce que j'ai pris du temps. Mon enfant a eu un petit problème là et j'étais en train de m'occuper de lui. D'accord, bon. On se voit donc prochainement alors.
Okay, thank you
Ok,
for
monsieur,
your
merci. Surtout
Ok,
meilleure
d'accord.
santé.
Ok, merci.
okay. Speedy recovery to you.
Ok, thanks.